What did he do? Dave, it was a force out at first. Dave had a force out at first. Why did he do that? He just needed to tag the bag or tag the runner. Instead, it brings up Funky Kong. Oh, man. That could be one of the craziest things that happened this year. Blue Yoshi swing and a miss on a star swing on the first one.
Live here from Yoshi Park. It is another week of the SSSL, the Super Slugger Sim League, the craziest baseball league on the internet. And this time, I have the right mic selected so you can actually hear me. Welcome, everybody. It's Alec Rome, owner of the Birdo Bows, who play in the opening game of 3 tonight, as well as the commissioner and your commentator bringing you through all the crazy baseball action. And look, we are in the fourth quarter. I know we're not playing football here, we're playing baseball. This is the final quarter of the season. And here we go. Let's take a look at those standings before I get interrupted again. And what happened in game day number 15 out of 22. Birdo Bows were able to get the victory and really had the only what I would call blowout against Yoshi of the week. That was a big one. 11-1 against Yoshi. Ended up being about the exact same score as it was last time. And we look further down. Had a couple teams get to 6-9, improving from 5-9. That was the DK Wilds, as I said in that shutout. And also Bowser beating Waluigi and Peach, the Monarchs, who have been on an absolute tear lately, beating some of the best teams in the league, defeating Wario 6-4 in the Garden. That was crazy. Mario also ended up picking up a come-from-behind victory against Daisy. Those two teams are now both 9-6. Third, I would say, is what you could expect Red Magic Koopa to go through when we play 7, and Birdo generally comes in and closes off the affair. But Red Magic Koopa has had some complete games, so it just depends on the night. But I don't expect him to stay in the whole night tonight, especially if the rookies and Green Hammer Bro start to get going. Going to be very interesting here. Yoshi Park can always be interesting because of that warning track. Here we go. To get some of the runners off and really limit the potential damage here of a King K. Rool. But he's still going to slam one deep to center, and you can say goodbye to that ball. He is going to look at that one, Caden Will, as he gets ran over by the train. King K. Rool with his 22nd of the year. Unfortunately, couldn't be 3 as the runners got thrown out in the 5-4-3, but they still have the lead to start 1-0. King K. Rool continuing to show why he is this league's best hitter. Next to Bowser, essentially, and Funky Kong, and of course, Green Hammer Bro. Steven Stone saying Dark Bones is the best leadoff hitter. I swear he really has been. He really has been great in the leadoff spot for this team. Red Critter, not really able to add anything. Doesn't matter. You're already subscribed. Thank you so much for doing that. Thank you very much. I'm glad you are. 9 of you right now are watching the opening game of game day number 16 out of 22 in the Super Sluggers Sim League. 0-1 here on Blue Magic Koopa. This is going to be a hot one deep to left. It is off the wall, and Bowser Jr. is going to get home to tie the game. Of course, the imaginary wall that's in the tunnel over there that it goes off of. But hey, that was a nice hit from Blue Magic Koopa. And they will tie the score here with 2 outs. It's 1-1. Bringing up Green Toad. Green Toad batting .519 with 4 RBIs this year. Could add to it here with a runner in scoring position on second. He takes a drive. This is deep. Deep to right field. Green Toad is going to send this one gone. Green Toad is going to have his 2nd homer of the year. And the Bowser Jr. rookies take the lead early. What a bomb here from Green Toad. And we couldn't get to it in the outfield. And they're going to take the lead off of that with 2 outs yet again. 4-1. What a shot. And that's going to get Red Magic Koopa out of here. That was the concern, is getting Red Magic Koopa out early. He just isn't very temperamental. Doesn't have a good temperament when that stuff happens. This is going to be on the ground, though. He will help get the 3rd out of the inning. But rough for him, letting up 4. And even Birdo a little bit upset after that. Rookies have the lead again. Maybe a Red Magic Koopa at second. Not a great start for him in this game. Brings up Green Magic Koopa, who's batting .483. Could they crack open an even bigger lead here in the bottom of the second? Rookies, 0-1. Grab by, it's off the back of Green Critter, an error, and that's going to make it home. Bad timing there off of Green Critter's back. It's 5-1. He has had a couple of those this year, particularly one that cost them 2 runs and more against Peach 2 game days ago. Now will it cost them even more here? It's Bowser Jr.
And it could be Green Hammer Bro in a moment here. Deep to left center. Watch out for the train. The train is going to run him over. Watch out here. This could get big. Caden going to third, and Green Critter having to come way out of position. And now here is Green Hammer Bro. Birdo Bows are in a big spot here. Strike one on him. Could the rookies take a huge lead? Star Swing. This is pulled foul, though. Unfortunate at bat. Down 0-2. Now she's going to use her star pitch to strike out one of the best hitters in the league. Got him for the second out. Trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. Maybe that helps her temperament a little bit. You really don't want to see these two only pitch 2 innings combined. Blue Magic Koopa taking strike one in a bases loaded situation. Pop fly to left. Dark Bones has got it. Big defense there. Despite some of this brings up Green Critter. With 9 homers and 25 RBI, you can't blame Bowser Jr. going paintball here. But this is swung on and fouled off. Took a swipe at it, and it will go foul over the wall. There's on first and second here in the third. Another paintball from Bowser Jr. is swung on again, and over the head of Blue Magic Koopa. And guess who the bases are loaded for with nobody out? He just hit a homer. He has the most homers in the SSSL. It's King K. Rool. Star Swing. It's going to pull to the right, but it's off the head of Green Toad. It's not a homer, but that's going to get 1 home, 2 home. Green Critter's going to turn around. This is a 3 RBI error from Green Toad off of the Star Swing. In right field, very shocked by that, but it goes right off of Toad's noggin. Green Bay Peyton asking, has a ball been hit into the train yet? I'm not sure you can do that. I'm not even sure. I wonder if that'd be a ground rule double. As far as we know, it has not been. Some have been towards the tunnel. Bowser Jr.'s done after that mess, but I don't even know if I'll award him any earned runs in that section. 3 of them, making this a 1-run game. Now Red Critter to tie the game. It goes foul. Could actually taken the lead with a homer here with King K. Rool. Surprised even his slow ass probably could have gotten the second. This is a deep drive. High and deep to left field. It is gone. We have the lead again with a go-ahead homer from Red Critter, his 11th of the season. 6-5 here, just like that. The Bows doing what they do best. Look at that moonshot to left field, and Red Critter giving his team the lead again. And the 2-3-4 continuing to be one of the most daunting sections of any lineup in the league. Now I'm up here with the lead and nobody out still. Bowser Jr. rookies had a great inning themselves, and now the Bows are responding well. I'm pulling this one deep to center, and I have a single, again with nobody out. And Green Bay Peyton saying, welp. I know, welp is about all you can say about this. For the rookies, they need to get some people out here. The Red Shy Guy's not trying to get out. He is going to have a single. And I'm there safe at second. This is a quick turnaround. Now brings up Birdo. And Birdo has a couple homers this year. She has some power. This is on the edge of the bat. On the ground. Powball, though, is going to at least get... Oh, watch out. Safe there at first. So there's 1 out. Bit of a mess there. The Powball getting off of the head of the shortstop. Now here's Gray Shy Guy. Steven Stone just saying there's pure power in this lineup. That's absolutely right. They are number 1 in slugging with an 800 slugging average as a team. On the ground, though, Gray Shy Guy is going to ground into the 6-4-3 to prevent anything more, so they'll just keep a 1-run lead here, heading into the bottom of the third, still very early. Third time now. This is off the edge of that mallet. This is deep to left center. It is going to be... Oh, it's past Green Hammer, bro. The bananas get everybody, but watch out. Close play at third. Not in time. He will be there with an error on third base for King K. Rool, who had another error happen because of the Star Swing and a homer in this game. Joe K saying, always a good day with my boys streaming sluggers. I thank you very much. It's a good day to be here, too. And it's a good day for King K. Rool. Adds another hit onto this one, 7-5, as those guys out in left center get absolutely mauled. It's always funny. My partner, she recognizes when some crazy stuff happened to how loud I am in the house. So the door to my office has been shut, respectfully and understandably. So, runner on first. King K. Rool again for Red Critter. This is going to get deep off the wall, too. Even this might give King K. Rool enough time to get to third. Will he turn for home? No. Runner on first and third. Steven Stone asking, would you consider doing season 2 without the error items? I would consider it. We're going to make some rule changes, some stat adjustments. We'll be doing a video on that at the end of the season with some of that, and it'll also be up to the ownership groups, the owners. I think that's something I would put on a vote. But it's certainly, I'm definitely going to make some changes and hopefully some improvements just based on the taste of the fans and of everybody else. That will be ending the inning there. It is Green Critter. Strike one on him with 2 outs in the 3-run game. They desperately need to get him out. They don't have a great pitcher on the mound right now. But maybe you just need a ground out or a fly out. This is off the edge of the bat. This is deep to left field. Will this get gone? It has to hit the wall now. Oh, it's off the wall. It's 9-5. We don't even know what happened there. Wow. We got to see the replay. 9-5. Look at how far this ball was. It must have gotten off the very top of this wall. Oh, man, I don't even know what happened there. We didn't even see a good angle of it. But instead, it's 9-5. It must have gotten off the wall. Lakitu called it fair. I know Caden has been very upset with the calls, particularly in the last game where it went off the edge of the wall and gave the Diddy Monkeys a homer. And so his complaints of Lakitu will not end. Here's King K. Rool with 22 homers. He's going to send a drive. This is no doubter. It does not even going to hit the wall. King K. Rool is trying to put this game away and has a 3-run shot. Goodbye. 12-5 now in favor of the Bows here at home. They've only lost once at home. This is just what this game ended up turning into. Red Critter for another one. This is in the same spot he hit it before, and that's gone. Red Critter, that's 2 homers in this game and is at 12 on the year. And here we go, the 2-3-4 striking again as Steven Stone saying the King strikes again on YouTube. Blowing this game open 13-5. 8-run game now with 2 out, and man, it feels like the Bowser Jr. Rookies games this year have been made and broken on 2 outs. They finally get me out to end it, but there you go, 6th spot in the 5th. Bowser's balanced to me on the mound because he has like guaranteed strikeout potential, but he doesn't have any curve on his pitches, so they're a little bit easier to hit. CPU versus CPU. Here's Green Toad, though. Watch out. Bowser Jr. Rookies are trying to mount a comeback here with the bases loaded. Brings up Goomba with nobody out. Big opportunity for them to match what the Bows just did. This is on the ground, though. Fire. Watch out. It's not going to make any difference. Only one got in there. 13-6 now. Brings in Green Koopa, who's had a hit today. You never know. You just never know with it. Green Koopa. This is a nice contact hit off the edge of the bat, but it's really not deep enough to get anybody a sac fly. So, Green Dry Bones, though, averaging .633. Plenty of opportunity to bat in another run here and close the gap. That was now 8 is 7. Swing and a miss, though. Strike 2 on Green Dry Bones. The 0-2 pitch is a suction ball that will strike him out and end the inning. Tough. They strand 2 there. Nice strikeout once again. 3 in the game for Birdo tonight. And after this could get real ugly here. Green Koopa, who's only pitched in 1 game and allowed 3, has a 12.57 ERA through 1 2/3, is in a bases-loaded jam, and Dark Bones is going to get another one home, 14-6. Oh, brother, this could be really bad for the Bowser Jr. Rookies and their playoff chances. They're going to lose a lot of run differential here. Goomba, though, has had some good closing efforts. Has a 8.17 ERA, but that was skewed, or excuse me, he has a 4.20 ERA. I like him coming in to close here. This is very solid. Green Critter, deep drive. He almost had one last time. Will it get over the wall this time? It's at the wall. It's off the wall. And watch out, though, Gray Shy Guy. He will get home just in time, 15-6. But, oh, brother. With the bases loaded again, it is King K. Rool. Takes strike 1. He has 23 homers on the year. Found one earlier. This is a drive. It's not going to get over the wall, but it's going to bring in some more. He'll add 1 RBI, 2 RBIs, and maybe a third if Green Critter turns around. No, he stays there. King K. Rool once again just proving why he is so daunting to play. 17-6, top of the 6th. We got 2 more games. Red Critter going for his 3rd of the game, and that one is going to be grabbed by Caden, luckily. Enough for a sack fly to get Green Critter home. And so add the RBI there, 18-6. Bird sucks hardcore. Stevenson says, yes. I read all that in the chat. Oh, man. Good stuff there. Good stuff. 14 people, folks, watching this game right now. And we got 2 more. Folks, we got some very critical ones, too. Don't go anywhere. We got Daisy at Diddy. And Mario at DK coming up next. Mario with the big victory, but they've had a bit of an up-and-down season the last few weeks. This inning is finally over, thanks to Red Shy Guy. But, man, did they add on some more pain. It is now a 12-run game earlier in the year, but it is maybe turning into one of the Cinderella stories of the league. They got to get through Mario tonight in the jungle. Here's Green Koopa, the 0-1 on the ground. This is going to be 6-4-3. That is going to end the rookie's day. And the Birdo Bows continue to win at home in convincing fashion once again. They won the last time by 10, and tonight they win by 10 and improve their run differential to over 80 runs in the positive. Final score, 18-8, Birdo Bows. Those are the lineups. Big game right now. I'm sure both of these owners are going to be sitting on the edge of their seat for the entire game because both of them have reasons why they want to win badly, especially with the season getting as close as it is. Even the bottom teams at 5-10 right now with 6 games to go are not eliminated yet. I'm in. Game on here in the SSSL for game number 2. Make sure I got those on. Here we go. Have to work myself out of that little spat. It's more like I'm a little bit concerned mainly about, I always want to make sure he's not swallowing anything he's not supposed to. Toad was supposed to get that one. What did the controller do to the dog? I don't know. He just likes to chew things when he's not being paid attention to. And guess what, brother? He has bones on the ground all the time. He has bones, but it's always the thing that he doesn't want, and he hasn't played with in a while. So if it's new to him, he wants it. And I had it. It's my fault. I had it up on the couch. I should have known better, but he's also not supposed to grab that. So, and it's crazy, dude. I mean, you'd be shocked. He can tear that shit apart. Thanks, CJ. Not really too concerned about it. Like, I'm more concerned about making sure he doesn't swallow anything. Oh, air item there. Watch out, DK Wilds. Oh, but baby DK gets caught out, so kind of a tit for tat there. So I guess fielder's choice, question mark, for Yellow Yoshi here. So 2 out. We're in the top of the 1st for the DK Wilds. It's Peter. Ball 1. But yeah, I mean, also too, dogs kind of swallow that stuff that comes from those bones anyway. So not really, like I said, he didn't swallow any big pieces, or at least we're pretty confident that he didn't. Line out, swallowed up, speaking of which, by Blue Pianta at second. Nothing for the DK Wilds opening this game. We head to the bottom of the 1st. Here is Blue Toad, Red Pianta on right now. Runners on 1st and 2nd for Yellow Pianta. DK Wilds need to get out of this. Really do not want to see them give up any runs if you're Peter and the DK Wilds. On the ground, though, Pal Ball, watch out. Oh, Pal Ball doesn't make any effort. There we go. 4-6-3 gets him out and keeps this a scoreless game after 1. Pal Ball, this time, not an issue. Last week, it was an issue for a lot of teams, even the teams that were on offense, throwing the Pal Ball. We really had some accuracy issues with that. On the edge of the bat for Yellow Magic Koopa to open the 2nd. It's at the wall. It's grabbed by Red Toad. Wow, that was what an opening pitch hit here from Yellow Magic Koopa. Drove this deep, but it is grabbed, though, just in time by Red Toad. Good grab by him to prevent. Here is the man with the tie and the big glove here to start the 3rd. He has had a fairly solid season, only 8 home runs, but averaging 623. He's always a threat, but this gets fouled off. He's down 0-2 here in the count on his first at-bat. Mario could go fastball here. He's not. This one's still a power swing from DK. He had 3 doubles in the last game. Could this be another double for him? Nope, just a single, but a nice way to start it off. Brings up Brown Critter. Is Fireball's outfield curse finally lifted? It might be. They've had some times this year where their outfield has just chosen not to go for a ball that was hit over the wall. Steven Stone hopes so. Another drive here from Brown Critter. Though, watch out, the torches are big here, but not big enough. That's just pulled a little too far foul to the left. 0-2 here on Brown Critter. Nobody out. It's on the ground. It's going to be another 4-6. Oh, what happened there? Talk about the curse. Maybe the curse moved to the infield. And there's 2 out. 2 on with nobody out. Can you believe that? That is a rare miscue from Blue Toad there. It goes over his head. I don't know who you call the error on there. And now it's in the gap. They got the bases loaded. And that ball gets knocked over the foul ball. Will bring Donkey Kong home. And it's 1-0. Just like that, the DK Wilds have the lead. What happened? Blue Pianta either threw it over Blue Toad or Toad didn't get it. Somebody made a mistake, and now with nobody out, here's Baby DK. With 12 RBI this year, he's going to load the bases. And there's getting caught. Well, Red Me finally does get home. Brown Critter doesn't go. But here we go. Yellow Yoshi with no home runs this year, batting .368 with a drive. This is going to get in the gap. This will be a second run. How about a third? Till Yoshi's getting home. Red Bean knocks his head off the wall. Baby DK to the plate is safe at the plate. And that's a 3 RBI single for Yellow Yoshi, almost tripling, or doubling rather, his RBI total for the season. And the DK Wilds have a commanding lead now. I'm sure we might have to make sure he's not going to have a concussion here. And Peter is going to hit. And right now the Mario Fireballs are in a concussion. There's a barrel. How about they're going to have a double here? Yellow Yoshi thought about going for it. Runners on second and third with nobody out. And watch out, they could get to the bottom part of the order and really cause some damage for a team that's won 5 of 6. They are rolling right now. Just like the barrels in the outfield. That's grabbed, though. Double play will clean things up big time. That's huge. They really needed to turn that double play. Boo here with a runner on third. Did have a hit earlier. Swings and misses, not even thinking about the outside pitch, strike 1. This is a drive, though. Line drive down, and that's going to make it 5-0 RBI from Boo for his 9th of the year. Green Bay Peyton said Red Me is on concussion protocol. Yeah, I think you got to look at that. That was, I mean, you could see he was like, oh, what the fuck happened, you know? Oh, man. Yellow Shy Guy here is going to not continue things. Luckily, those two connect this time. That error was huge in giving. Yellow Toad on second for Mario, but yeah, only .419 allowed to opponents this season. The DK Wilds in batting average. Again, Donkey Kong, very solid lately. Good stints on the mound. Has been a surprise, to say the least. But here we go. Runners on the corners. Mario gets the single. Brings up Red Me. Red Me is batting about 400. Runner on first and third. Big spot for him here. Big spot for the DK Wilds as well. This on the ground. It could be a 1-6-3 double play to end the selection here. I'm interested to see how he performs the rest of the game. This is curving in, though. Absolutely over the plate. Will Red Me and Piante get to this one again? They will. Red Me has been very solid tonight. Has robbed a lot of balls despite his head injury that we expect him to have. We'll check the injury report after the game, you know. But good stuff there still to keep this at least within, you know, maybe a 10-foot pole's reach. You know, it's still a little bit in close. They were down 4 to the Daisy Flowers and scored 8. So you never know. 2 outs here for Brown Critter. Take strike 1. Defense for both teams has been solid, even for the Fireballs. They've been doing enough. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Brown Critter. The 0-2 pitch is contacted. It'll get down, and so runners on first and second with 2 out. C.J. Willis said the Wilds get into the postseason. That'll be one of the greatest team stories of the league, in the history of the league, in our short history of the league. It certainly would be. 0-1 on Teal Yoshi, taken for a ball. And again, think about the wild card. The wild card series are best of 3. They're definitely meant for a little bit of, you know, variation. And White Dynamite on YouTube saying Red Media is this game's equivalent to Billy Bob on Varsity Blues. That's a reference I don't get, but I respect that. I respect that. I'm pretty sure Varsity Blues was a television show, if I'm not mistaken. But maybe I could be completely wrong. You might have to educate me a little bit. I am not that old. So, runner on first here with 1 out. This is Yellow Toad to try and get their team back. But Baby DK is so good at robbing balls at the wall this year, and he does it again. Defense, he hasn't really had to been called on tonight a lot. He gets called on there and answers that call.
robs it at the wall. It is still 5-0 with 2 out. 15 of you watching a big-time game night with one more game to go. It's Daisy at Diddy. We'll be back here at the Jungle for the final game of the night. Back on Thursday to finish up game week number 16. That is that. Flying out to right. Mario Fireballs have not shown up to the dance so far. Complete game. Steven Stone, it's a Gecko code. Can explain that in a later game. Red Toad over the head of Yellow Magic Koopa, keeping the game alive for now. This is going to bring up, I want to say, Blue Pianta. If Blue Pianta can get aboard, they need him to get aboard. It's Andrew up, and you haven't really been able to rely on Andrew this year. 0-1 on Blue Pianta. Off speed. It's swung on. This is going to get down in front of Yellow Yoshi, but watch out! Toad gets thrown out. Toad gets thrown out at second. They're down to their last out with Andrew at the plate. We know he has not been very solid. He needs to find a hit or the Fireballs will get shut out for the second time this year. The 0-1 pitch, swung on, line drive. It is down in front of Baby DK. They prevent the shutout. It's 5-1, and here we go. You never know, a 2-out rally, which this team has done a lot. They got their 12-run inning all on 2 outs. Maybe there's a chance. Donkey Kong is not going to have 2 straight complete shutouts, but can he finish the game here? Blue Toad has been rough in this game, to say the least. Not a lot going for him, including had that error that was critical to giving the DK Wilds the control of the game. And guess what? They are going to be 6-7. Ground out to the pitcher. Donkey Kong with another complete game. And the DK Wilds get it done here in the Jungle again, being another top team. They are on fire right now. 5-1 the final. They've won 6 of 7. Let's find out if they do. One more game tonight, and we'll be back, of course, as always. Don't go anywhere. We will preview the games on Thursday and take a look at the temporary standings after this game. Here we go. Game number 3 starts right now. It's Daisy's team and, of course, Blooper, who's been the leadoff hitter for quite a while now, to bat first. Good luck to both teams here in the final game. Blooper takes strike 1 on Diddy. Diddy Kong is actually tied for 4th in strikeouts in the league with 4, tied with some of the other captains, Luigi, Waluigi, and Yoshi. And now Mario might have added a strikeout too with that. Strike 1 here as Blooper's able to get aboard for Wiggler, who has had just a stellar season. I cannot sing Wiggler's praises enough. Big, deep one, though. 2-1 does not catch the edge of the plate there. I thought that would have caught. The 2-1 pitch is on the ground, and unfortunately, Wiggler is going to ground into the 4-6-3 just in time, even though Wiggler's fast. They get him. Good defense for the Monkeys here, bringing up Boomerang Bro. Boomerang Bro has 7 homers, averaging .542, but tough situation for him to add anything here. The 0-1 going contact is grabbed by Yellow Yoshi. They get out. The first 3 batters here. Bottom of the first coming up. Steven is going for the flowers this time. He's open. Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way, Steven. I appreciate you. Here is King Boo. Bottom of the first. King Boo, of course, has been a little bit rough in some sections. He doesn't have as good of an average as some of the other power hitters. Deep to left field in that tough section with the trees are. They going to grab it? They do have it. Blooper just jumped for no reason there, but Wiggler's got it. He's like, dude, don't worry about it. I got it. You're being a little bit too fancy. But yeah, King Boo only averages .468, but he's got those 6 homers, 20 RBI, so he's almost double what he is in the slugging department. So when he does get a hit, tends to be worth something. But 2 out here, though. Quickly, to start off the game, it's Ethan versus Dave. Dave, that's in the gap. So Dave able to add a hit. 317 on the year. That's his 20th hit out of 61 at-bats. Rings up Green Hammer Bro, the guy that hit the winning grand slam in the top of the 7th. He's going to hit another nuke, and that one you can kiss goodbye. They are going to open the game with a 2-run homer. Absolutely no doubt about it off the edge of the hammer, the head of the hammer. 9th homer for Green Hammer Bro, who's a member of the Diddy Monkeys. 2-0. Yellow Yoshi with a drive. Deep to right center. Yellow Yoshi. It's off the wall. That's a double for Yellow Yoshi. Only his second of the season, and the Monkeys are still alive here in the bottom of this first. Wow. The Yoshis are coming up with some power. This is on the ground, in the gap, and they're going to keep the inning alive for the Kongs here. And Tiny Kong, who's averaging very solid 451. She can certainly find some contact here and there. She is going to find one. Another RBI for her. It's her 9th of the season, and Blue Yoshi is going to get to 3rd. What an inning to start off here against the tough Daisy Flowers. Again, the Daisy Flowers just seem to let up runs in little trickles here and there, and it ends up costing them. They're going to have to respond big time with their power hitters. Funky Kong is due up to start their second inning. Here's Diddy Kong with a drive. Over in that tree section, they got to grab it. They do. Wiggler's got it at the wall, and that will end the inning. But 2-run shot from Green Hammer Bro and the Tiny Kong RBI. Out of all people, that's a good RBI for her to contribute. It's 3-0 after 1. Have split the season series with them, and those two will be tied in record, and that will make that race very interesting. They'll both be in 4th or 5th, but the Diddy Monkeys can likely jump to 4th with a victory. Here's Funky Kong, deep to left center. Goodbye! Funky Kong is going to have another one. Good start from Funky Kong. His first at-bat is a homer. It's his 14th of the year, and they cut the lead. Good stuff there. Dave has come in at a good time, starting off nicely for his team and letting up one here to Funky Kong to open. King Boo is back up here. Like I said, been struggling a little bit in the average department, has been reined in, but this is absolutely slam. Will they get to this one in time? Oh, they got it, Wiggler. I honestly believe, folks, that because Wiggler's so tall is the only reason why they got this ball. This was absolutely skied in left center, but I think that because of Wiggler's height, I think if a lot of other players were in that spot, they might not have gotten to that. But Wiggler in center grabs it, and that's 2 outs. Brings up Red Koopa. 541 average for him. Very different to his counterpart, Green Koopa, but he lines it out. That is 3. Daisy Flowers and Wiggler with a huge grab to keep this within 2 runs. And Daisy, who has found some homers this year. She has 5, tied with Blue Drybones now. She has really had a steady rise in her year at the plate. Is going to be here, takes ball 1. And this is a high fly ball to center. Only thing that can make any issue would be fire, but it's not going to. So Daisy flies out to center. Brings up Ethan, again batting just 360. Does have a homer. Never know. Taking strike 1. Again, big game. This is our last game of the night. Both these teams within 1 game of each other. Pop fly here where the flower is. It's grabbed just in time for the first. I think the Kongs have that immunity as well. I think that's why they have some decent stuff going on at home. This is going to be in the gap, though. Blooper keeps the inning alive, but Diddy Monkeys, surprisingly enough, they have also been a bit in the middle, 4-3 at home. Even though their outfielders have been a bit immune from those flowers this year, I think that's part of their character design. Hasn't always translated into wins. Many other factors, of course, in a baseball game, including here. Look at that. Wiggler, after a tough start, is going to get aboard. Bring it up. Boomerang, bro. He's always a threat, as many hitters are on this team. Oh, but he took the inside pitch. That's going to be gotten at first for the 3rd out. Grounding out 6. And Dave probably only averaging in the mid-300s. Yep, only 317 for Dave. But Green Hammer Bro's been so solid. Had the homer earlier, and he's going to add another one here. Another hit. Brings Dave to 3rd. Nobody out with runners on the corners for the Monkeys here, trying to get the victory. This is Yellow Yoshi. He had a solid drive that almost went yard. It went off the wall. It was a double to start. First pitch. How about another deep drive? This could be enough for a sac fly here. And it will be. Sac fly. Dave's going to get in, make this one 4-1. Another solid hit here from Yellow Yoshi. Couple deep drives doing their job. Good stuff. Good stuff there from Yellow Yoshi. Again, one of the characters that might go a little bit untalked about, but doing the job, just in the little margins there, as I've always talked about. Blue Yoshi, who also had a hit, I want to say to start off the game, fouls this off. Bottom of the 3rd, 4-1, 1 out. Inside, nice pitch by Ethan for the 4-6-3. If Blue Yoshi gets out, no, he's way safe. Blue Yoshi, folks, is so fast this year. He is able to prevent a lot of those. His hustle is incredibly impressive. Tiny Kong is up. She's going to hit that in the gap, keep the inning alive here as Bloopers got that in left. Bringing up Diddy Kong. This is going to be it here for Ethan, letting up a few once again. Daisy's coming in, trying to clean it up. 2 outs here with runners on first and second. Off speed, taken for a strike. Now I like Daisy's chances here. Taken for strike 2. Now she can just go flower ball to get him out of the jam. She does not, though, and that is going to be grabbed by Ethan nicely after coming off the mound. Good play by him to make sure nothing else happens there. And so we head to the 4th. This one's been a bit of a slow one. Lots of stuff going on. 4-1 after 3 here. 6. Wiggler has not been doing very well today either. Has had some flyouts and some lineouts. And is going to have a tough ask here against King Boo. This is going to be down in front of Tiny Kong, though, so King Boo lets up a rare hit. Lately, it's rarefied air for him to let up hits like this. Here we go, though. Boomerang Bro with a runner on first. Top of the 6th in a 4-1 game. Going to take a swipe at this one. This is going to get in the gap. It's past Dixie Kong. She tried to hustle to it, but Wiggler's going to get to third, and it's stuck there in a corner. Wiggler loves to turn for home, but he does not yet, so here we go. Funky Kong, who's had a homer, with runners on first and third. The 0-1, here is an 0-1. It's taken for a strike. Star pitch here. Funky Kong going contact up in the air. It's down. Wiggler doesn't go, though, but the bases are loaded with nobody out here for the Daisy Flowers. And Blue Dry Bones, the best hitter in the league with average consideration. Star swing from him. He's going to get in the gap. They're going to close the lead by at least 1. Now Boomerang Bro, but the buddy play is not in time, and it's a 1-run game. 1-run game for the Flowers here. They've made so many comebacks this year. Could this be another? Miguel saying, hey, bro, just joined and caught the Bows game. That's good. Good to see. End of the night for King Boo. I'm a little bit surprised by that. I would like to see him stay in there, but we know that his stamina is not great, and with nobody out, no better time to try and make a change. This is going to be in the gap. King Boo. Oh, he's safe at the plate. Didn't go for the double play. I love the effort from King Boo. Gets the out at second, but we're tied at 4 here in the 6th. Now for Toadette. Wow, what a play there. I thought King Boo almost would have gotten the lead runner at Funky Kong. Great effort from him at shortstop nonetheless. Rare position for him to play. Normally he doesn't do this. 4-6-3. Double play in time. We are tied, headed to the bottom of the 6th. And now I'm sure Dave and his fan base here of the Diddy Monkeys, heartbeat probably raising a little bit. King Boo's due up here back to the top of the order, but he has struggled today. The off speed on the ground, grabbed by Red Paratroop, a nice 5-3. Could the Daisy Flowers do it again? Another comeback from them. It's tied 4-4 in the bottom of the 6th. One more inning left to go. Dixie takes strike 1. Good eye. I haven't really seen Daisy use her flower pitch a lot today. Off speed is swing and miss, strike 2. 0-2 on Dixie. On the inside of the bat, great at bat from Daisy there. Totally took care of business on that one. 2 outs. Tough spot for King Boo, but all he needs is a homer to give him the lead and potentially force them 1 run. That's so funny. Gary just opened the door. On the edge of the bat, will get down. No, that is a line out by King Boo. And we head to the 7th in a tie game. 4-4. It's Daisy, Ethan, and Blooper. Once again, what did I say? Let's get it going here. Starting off with Daisy. She's had a few homers this year, including some big ones. 5 homers to be exact. 0-1. On the edge of the bat, deep to center field. It's really deep, but we'll get off the wall. Oh, it's grabbed by Dixie. She jumped for it. Maybe with the shell causing her to jump. She grabs it at the wall. What a grab. Now here's Ethan in a 4-4 game. They're not out of it. They would just need to prevent any runs in the bottom if they don't get anything. Blue Yoshi has had an incredible stint here trying to close the game out. The 0-2 is going to be down in front of Tiny Kong. She's good, but she's not that good. Good hit from Ethan here. His 19th of the season brings up Blooper. Back to the top of the order. 0-1. On the edge of the bat. On the ground. Pow ball. Oh, there's an error, but watch out. Ethan could still get thrown out. But Tiny doesn't throw it to the right area. And oh no. Runners on first and second.
for Wiggler. Wiggler has struggled today. He's flown out a lot, but you just never know. If Wiggler gets it, it brings up Boomerang Bro. Tie ball game. Out there to left field, the bases are loaded for Boomerang Bro here in a tight spot. He had a double earlier. Here it is, bases loaded. The 0-1, taken for a strike. Good pitch by Blue Yoshi. The 0-1. Got to keep it off the bat. That's inside. On the ground. And got it. Oh, he didn't go for home. What did he do? Dave, it was a force out at first. Dave had a force out at first. Why did he do that? He just needed to tag the bag or tag the runner. Instead, it brings up Funky Kong. Oh, man. That could be one of the craziest things that happened this year. Blue Yoshi swing and a miss on a star swing on the first one. The 0-1 for Blue Yoshi. Star swing again by Funky Kong. They are going to have the lead. Unbelievable scenes here again. Buddy play. It's not in time. They take 2 runs here from Funky Kong. Unbelievable. Dave had a force out at first because he caught the line drive. I don't know what happened there. He caught a line drive if he just tags the runner, but instead Dave threw it home. And now they don't have the lead anymore. It's not a tie game. Unbelievable mistake from the owner of the team. Now here's Blue Dry Bones is going to make it 7-4. That is going to end up being huge. And could it be huge in the context of their season? 19 people are watching a close one right now in our last game of the night. And I tell you what, some people have tuned in late, I understand, as we're getting into late hours. But you got to show up on time, folks. Hit that notification bell on YouTube. Follow us so you know when we start the games. Thursday is our next stream. 0-1 for Red Paratroopa. Deep to center field. Could this be his moment? It is off the wall, and it's going to be 8-4. How about 9-4? What an inning from the Daisy Flowers yet again. Unbelievable. 8 unanswered from them. What an inning. Dave, oh my goodness. Can you believe what 1 out can do to a ball game? Now they're down 5 at home. Unreal stuff. That is going to be it for Blue Yoshi. Gotta admit, I think Blue Yoshi did his job tonight. I think that the stats will not show his effort. Dixie needs 1 out here with a runner on second. Toadette with a drive. Toadette has had a homer this year. Toadette at the wall. That one's off the wall, and she's going to have an RBI. 10-4. It's not completely done, but they need these guys to be perfect. Ed Koopa. Quick line out. So, looked back at the tape. The ball hit the ground, so the force out at first was on Boomerang Bro. Dave with a drive. Dave could try and cut the lead. He's got a solo shot. Dave says, F you. I know what I'm doing. Nice shot from Dave to try and cut the lead with 1 out, his 3rd of the year. So, Green Bay Peyton looking back at the tape and letting us know that it hit the ground. So, the force out at first was on Boomerang Bro. But I thought that they ran back. I thought he stopped. I think we should look at that again because I think that he could have had it. Green Hammer Bro here with 1 out. They're down 5. They need this. This is off the edge of his bat. Oh, and it's down in front of Wiggler. Wiggler stretched out, but it got on the ground. That is big. It brings up the Yoshis, which, by the way, folks, the Yoshis have been very solid tonight. Yellow Yoshi took a big drive at this one. Watch out for the flower there in center field. Will make a difference. No, Wiggler's got it. They are down to their last out. Wow. Unbelievable stuff here in the 7th. They were tied 4-4 coming in. Now Blue Yoshi cannot swing at this. Daisy. This has popped up. Blue Yoshi makes the mistake, and the Daisy Flowers steal another one this season with another late comeback. They score 6 in the last inning. They win this one at the Jungle. Their only 3rd win on the road this year, 10-5. Unbelievable how 1 hit can make the difference.
Here we go. First game. There it is. I've set it up there. Steven thinks that 3rd place is theirs tonight. Well, there's only one way you can find that out. Is by playing the first game right now. It is Waluigi trying to hold on to their season against Luigi. Here could be a total of 6 games tonight. It's all time dependent. So let's get it rolling. I'm not going to waste your time or mine. It's the SSSL Game Day 16.
Games tonight make a big difference in this playoff race. So I can understand why you want to come and watch. Again, this is Luigi versus Waluigi. And deep drive from Brown Critter to right field. It's at the wall, and it's off the wall. They don't get to that one very quick at all. I am shocked by the fact that they did not hustle to that. And now here comes Petey Piranha. And it's very rare that we see that screen show up, but we're still playing CPU. I'm always surprised when that screen shows up very randomly in this. Petey Piranha flies out to center, though. I don't know why that's showing up tonight. Gotta be honest. Bottom of the first here with 2 out. This gets on the ground in front of Green Paratroopa. Caden said he just got done with 3 CWS games. Figured I should take it easy with more baseball. Here is Tim with runners on first and third. And this is going to be grabbed by Green Critter to prevent another run, or any runs rather, and keep it 0-0. After 1, we are scoreless. Luigi Knights trying to stay above 500. But Green Toad's got to try and bat him in still. Green Toad on the year, batting .647 for Luigi Knights. Surprising, really. One of the better hitting Toads next to the Mario Fireballs in the league. And guess what? Green Toad is going to get another single here. He's got 34 hits on the year, and now this is Green Paratroopa. With runners on the corners again here. Top of the second in a scoreless game at home. Line drive. It is going to get down. That's the opening score. RBI from Green Paratroopa, his 7th of the year. And the Luigi Knights will take the 1-0 lead here at home. Waluigi stranded 2 in the bottom of the first there. Had a real opportunity, and now they could be down by multiple, as it's Luigi batting .429 this year and 11 RBI at the plate. The runner in scoring position takes the first strike. Folks, welcome into the SSSL, Super Slugger Sim League, the craziest baseball league on the internet. Green Toad could have tagged the bag, instead throws the 5-4 second to end it. Bringing up Green Noki. This is Green Noki. Big spot for her. This is a drive, and it's going to get down. Green Noki had a 3-home run hit earlier a couple games ago. And look at this. She's going to have a double, maybe a triple in this ballpark. Purple Toad is safe at the plate, and she has a 2 RBI triple. Unbelievable. What a turnaround from Green Noki. Immediately catapulting herself maybe into the comeback player of the year conversation. Her first triple of the year, 7th RBI, and they take the lead on that. That is amazing. Now brings up Waluigi, and so now no screen there. That's interesting. I find that really interesting. Anyway, 2-1, bottom of the second. 1 out for Waluigi. This is going to be off of the back of Critter, and it's 3-1. Oh, man. Critter has had some issues, especially some critters at second base, and I know he does fairly well, but that is a big time to give up one off the bat. That is going to be it here for Dark Bones. Brings in Luigi. Dark Bones with a not amazing section here. I will say a little bit, at least one of those off of the back of Green Critter. So I think he allowed 2 earned runs, in my opinion, through 1 1/3. Steven Stone, the Luigi Knights fan, and Green Bay Peyton in our chat on YouTube, the Waluigi Spitballs fan, are going at it a little bit. Nicely, they're not really going at it, but they are conflicting here. And Brown Critter gets the double with 1 out. Here we go. It's Petey Piranha again. In a big spot, he did fly out to center field in his first at-bat. Contact swing. Gets down. It's 4-1. Brown Critter thinks about going for home. Is that in time? Close play. He is safe. It's 5-1. If he would have thrown that harder, I think he would have just been out at the plate. But Mitch, this ended up being a close play at the plate, and he was safe. The close play generally favoring the runner with the momentum. 5-1 here, Spitballs. What a bottom of the second for them here. Trying to keep their season alive against Luigi. This is going to be a line drive into right center field. And so Red Yoshi advancing. Petey Piranha the third. They are still alive in this inning with only 1 out. This is going to be in the gap as well. Tim with an RBI. Singled him to death, and they luckily get safe there. Mitch tried to throw him out at first, but now with runners on first and second, it's Red Koopa. They started off the inning with Red Koopa, and now they're coming back to him. They bat around the order, and now the bases are loaded. Mitch is going to get this one in, though, preventing anything more. He's had to handle a lot out there, but here's Blue Yoshi, who started things off with the single. And Luigi's letting them up big time here. 7-1 already. Spitballs on the road are smoking them here in the bottom of the second. Purple Toad takes strike one. Luigi needs to get him out of here. This is going to be grabbed by Brown Critter. That will finally get it over with, the double play. But man, everybody contributing for the Spitballs. And they have no outs. Waluigi Spitballs trying to go up big time. This is deep to left field, though. It's not far enough. Watch out for any ghosts out there. No ghosts, and they ran a little bit too much. I think Green Noki could have tagged up and gone to third. Instead, she does not here, and it's Petey Piranha. Petey swings and misses on the first one. He's 1 for 2. Been on a little bit of a home run drought this year. This is a deep drive to left field. Will stay fair. No, they call it foul. Lakito calls it foul. We can't even see a foul pole out there. The 0-2. This is mashed by Petey Piranha, and this one is gone for a homer. The drought's over for Petey Piranha. It's 10-1. Luigi had him over the plate, did not use a star pitch in that moment. It's 10-1, and they're down big here at home. Waluigi Spitball's trying to stay in this thing. This is Green Magic Koopa here trying to come in and make some sense of this with one out, and the base is now cleared. He's only pitched, surprisingly, in 4 games this year for the Knights, with a 2.34 innings, 2 1/3, sorry. 8 earned runs. That's a 23 ERA, and maybe that's the reason why. He has not pitched in a while. 2-1 on Red Yoshi, rather. That's going to be on the ground and out. Green Bay Peyton just realizing the light post is the foul pole, he thinks, and I think so too. I think you're probably right. I noticed that when that one went there, but it's so hard because you don't see the foul line there in the grass, so how can you know? It's hard to know where it is for sure. Tim with a drive here to center field. It is past Mitch, and he's mowed over by the foul ball. Dark Bones has got to get it for him, and Tim will have a 2-out double here. Bottom of the third, 10-1. Spitballs in command here. One of their better games and better starts all season long. They scored 10 against Daisy in a victory that was kind of a comeback victory on the back of Brown Critter. This time it's been Petey Piranha, but that's going to be a ground out 5-3. They do end this one. The 3-run shot from Petey Piranha makes this 10-1 as we head to the top of the fourth. Can the Knights find anything here, or they will drop to 8-8 and be amongst the other 2 teams at 8-8 with the Diddy Monkeys and the Bowser Jr. Rookies. Nice hit there by Green Shy Guy just past the reach of Waluigi. Brings up Green Critter rather. Firebro did have a homer robbed by this new look outfield, I think in the first. Swing and a miss though. Nice pitch by Brown Critter. Again, he's had a solid section here so far. The 0-2. That's going to be a hit though. And so here we go. Luigi Knights once again have runners on first and second with nobody out. This is Brown Critter getting tired here. He's had a very, very solid section for him, though, and I like his off-speed. It's a bit of a changeup, but it still has a little bit of speed to it. But Green Toad is able to get to that very nicely. And they have the bases loaded for Green Paratroopa. Take strike one. I wouldn't have liked that pitch either. Nice placed pitch inside. Star swing, it's off of Toad, and that's going to be fair. They got to start running, though. That's going to get Green Shy Guy home, and Green Critter is safe, and that is their first run in a couple of innings. They got that one in the first, and Green Shy Guy gets home from the nice hit, star swing, off of the noggin of Purple Toad. That is going to be it for Brown Critter. He's allowed 2 and a few hits here. Brings in Waluigi, and this is going to be interesting, folks. It really is kind of one of Waluigi's
critical sections for him, but a double play. They're able to get 2 cleared. He has a 5.6 ERA. It's very, very important that he can get them out of this jam. He started off nicely, but there's Dark Bones on the ground, deep for Purple Toad. Got him there at first for the third. Nice job by Purple Toad to recollect things. They allowed just 1 when the bases were loaded with nobody out. It's 10-2, bottom of the 4th here for the Spitballs. This is Blue Yoshi, and it's just past Green Critter again. Green Critter having a little bit of trouble today at second. Is going to be lining up towards 8-8 if things don't turn around here. This is Purple Toad. He's grounded out a little bit. He's also sent this one to deep left center by the gravestone. That will be the first. Folks, let me know if you're in the chat. I see a couple of you on YouTube. If anybody's watching on Twitch or anything like that, we love to see you in the chat. Caden was in there a little bit ago. Make sure to remind people that it's baseball time. We got 6 games tonight. This is just the first. Next game is Peach at Bowser at the castle. This is going to be, oh, it's past Dark Bones. He gets upset there by the ghost. And so that's another double, maybe on an error in some regard, by Green Noki. It did get down in front of him, but I thought he had a try at that, honestly. So with 1 out, this is Waluigi. He flies that out, though, and no opportunity to run in on the sack. And so with 2 outs, it's Brown Critter again. He did not have a homer earlier and kind of flew out one deep to left center. Star swing by him. It's curving, and it's off of the gravestone. That is going to be a 2 RBI double for Brown Critter. And the Spitballs, as Steven Stone said on YouTube, are playing their hearts out tonight. They are certainly putting one together. That is going to be it. Now up comes Green Toad. Again, trying to make some sense of this. Petey Piranha, who had the 3-run shot in inning number 3, steps up here with 2 out. This is another deep drive. Deep to left center, right center rather. And that is going to be gone. They don't get to that. 2-run shot. Now with no chemistry out there between Dark Bones and Mitch, I don't think they had any try at that. Waluigi Spitballs are doing what the Bowser Monsters did earlier in the season, where they won getting some runs on the board and really focusing on tiebreakers for the end of the season. Green Paratroopa on the ground, tags it, double play, tagged out. Green Noki, who was a killer today, ends this one, and it's 16-4 the final. The Waluigi Spitballs are winners. Something I haven't been able to say very often this year, but they go to 6-10 and keep their playoff hopes alive. All right, here we go. Game number 2. One team's going to 7-9. Could put the other team out of reach in the playoffs with only 6 games to go. It's going to make it really hard for one to hop the other in the standings. So, who will it be? We find out right now. Here he is right away with Jeff pitching. He's going to face Bowser right off the rip. Here we go. Again. Tough for him. And Bowser with a deep drive again, folks. He hit so many homers this year. And guess what? Right off the rip, he's going to hit it off the wall. Oh, man, I thought that would be a homer. Instead, it is just a double. Just a double for the man who has hit 18 homers on the year. That brings in Tristan, hitting .414. Boy, I thought that one was gone right on the first pitch. But here's Tristan now. Again, Jeff. Been solid on the mound. He had that one good one at home, but maybe it can recover. But no, you can't recover, and you can't help yourself if Blue Critter starts off the game with an error at short. That is brutal from Blue Critter here. For Blue Toad now. And this is a drive that's going to be past Peach, and that will open to scoring. Blue Critter's error, critical in allowing Blue Toad now with a double to get home Bowser. You know, who knows if they would have gotten Bowser home or not, regardless, but certainly doesn't help when you have your shortstop give up an error like that. Now here's the Blue Critter for the Bowser Monsters. Runners on second and third with nobody out here in the opening inning of game number 2 in the SSSL tonight. The 0-1. This is a fly ball. This looks like it's going to be out, you know, unless there's some fire over there or a bomb. Oh, Pink Yoshi's not going to get there in time, or the bomb doesn't get there in time.
And the throw is not going to get there in time. No attempt at home. Tristan home on a sac fly from Blue Critter makes it 2-0 here to start. CJ Willis saying earlier that Waluigi said not today. No, they're not done today. He's not cooked. The answer to the thumbnail on YouTube, if he's cooked, is a no for now. He might be cooking. It could be. He could be cooked. But it's certainly not tonight. So, getting past the shortstop again, Blue Critter, was a solid hit from Blue Magic Koopa. It brings up Boomerang Bro. And a big spot here in the gap, and this is going to mean the bases are loaded. Watch out. Ooh. Blue Magic Koopa almost getting thrown out at second here. So, again, the bases are loaded for guess who? Oh, man, it's Monty Mole. 339, only 3 RBIs. This is always a tough spot for Monty Mole to step up in. But it's going to get past Blue Critter. He'll have his 4th RBI of the year. And it is 3-0. Man, Blue Critter. Blue Critter has been struggling. And Green Bay Peyton is also unironically cooking right now. It has been absolutely rough. Is Blue Critter cooked at shortstop for the Peach Monarchs? That's the question I have to ask. Star swing in the gap for Blue Shy Guy. And he's going to add on to this. It's only his 5th RBI of the year. And again, the bases remain loaded for the Bowser Monsters here with only 1 out. I'm sure that Arceus Mage, who we haven't seen in a while, I'm sure is very happy with how his monsters are doing right now. Swing and a miss here for Red Magic Koopa. Again, opening hit, starting off Bowser in the leadoff spot might have been good, and this is another pull hit. And Red Magic Koopa has an RBI single, too. It is 5-0 here. Jeff, a rough first inning for him. Now, here's Bowser again. He almost had the homer earlier, and this could put the game out of reach right away. The 0-1 is a contact swing. Gets down. Bowser will add another RBI. Blue Shy Guy for home. Close play. He's going to be safe. I don't know if we've seen any defense win the close play this year. It's 7-0. That is it for Jeff. Only getting 1 out and allowing 7. Brutal for him. Now, what can Peach do? What can Peach do to try and get him out of this and at least keep the game within reach? They did this to the Birdo Bows, to the Peach Monarchs. 9 runs in the first inning, and now they are getting it done to them. 7 runs. This will be a line out and a double play to end it as Bowser didn't get back to second. Well, what an inning for the Bowser Monsters. No homers, but they were damn near close to it with Bowser leading off. He starts off quite the rumble in the castle. 7-0 as we head to the bottom of that. If you really do for real, well, I'm glad you're here, Joe K, on YouTube. For the 9 of you who are here, I hope we're curing all diseases that you might have during this week or at any time. 2-1 here on Dry Bones. And guess what? The Monarchs have runners on first and second. They are the Bones, the Dry Bones. With nobody out, they could respond in kind here very easily. Brings up Blue Pianta. I criticized when they played at the beginning of the year, but now Blue Pianta has 23 RBIs, and he's going to load the bases. And turning for home is Green Dry Bones, and he's thrown out this time. Got greedy, turned for home, and he got thrown out there. Wow, that's going to end up being like an 8-6-3 something, 8-6-2, and now that allows the double play to end the inning. Guarantee, but he will. 4-6-3, and they get out of this inning without allowing anything, even though they had runners on first and second to start the inning. Heading to the bottom of the second, it's Blue Critter, Jeff, and Peach. Can they do anything? 6 runs is doable. It's been done multiple times, matter of fact. But in order for them to do it, they need to get this out right here. Baby Peach and Wright has got it. Nice job. Some decent defense. Bend don't break here in the second and third. We head out at home. Get a little bit too greedy there with the outfield. Here is Dry Bones now, and this is a deep drive. Deep to center from Dry Bones. Will get off the wall. It will. And now Dry Bones is going to have a double, and Green Dry Bones this time is going to try again, and he will be safe this time. Better judgment, aggressive base running gets Green Dry Bones home on the double. Almost over the wall. just a little bit too tall, and we have a 7-2 game. The Monarchs are going to get another one back here. Monty Mole getting tired. A very solid effort from him to start the game, but he just needs to get this last batter out. It's Blue Pianta, and he will have completed 3 innings, I think, for the first time this year. This is a pop fly against Blue Pianta. That will be the third, so Monty Mole gets out of here, only allowing 2 so far in the entire game. We head to the 4th. And the Bowser again. He had a double and a single. Maybe he can hit for the cycle today, but he takes strike 1. I don't think we've ever seen anybody hit for the cycle, but boy, oh boy, he misses that one. 0-2. No heart ball from Peach, and he has to contact swing, and he flies that out, or lines it out to Blue Critter. Much better play from him at short there. And so Bowser is held in check this time around, is 2-3 on the night. Here we go. 2 outs for Tristan. He's had a couple hits himself today, but he has a tough spot here. This will get down in front of Jeff, but Jeff is able to collect it even though the boo item was there. Runners on first and second. Bring up Blue Toad. Watch out. If Blue Toad gets on, if he even gets this. No, he doesn't. He flies out to right. And so fan favorite, you know. So I can't deny that he's going to be a fan favorite potentially for that type of vote. Boomerang bro with a drive. This is high and deep in the center. Will it get over the wall? It will. It gets off the top of the wall. And that is a homer. And finally, the Bowser Monsters score for the first time since the first inning. It is 10-2 now. The Monsters might have control of this game now. Big scoring tonight so far. 2 teams already have gotten into the double digits. That is going to be near it here for Peach. He really had a solid effort, only allowing 3. Monty Mole is not going to ground out to end the inning, but he will ground out for the 3rd time in a row. He had the 1 RBI single, but he's overall 1 for 4. This is Blue Shy Guy. Again, folks, a maximum of 4 more games. We're keeping right on time here. It's 6:01 p.m. Central Time. So, going in about a half hour a game, we might be able to get the last game in tonight. Be another game for the Waluigi Spitballs. Red Magic Koopa finally finds a hit here, and they're going to keep it going. The Monsters will. Trying to add on to things here, and it brings up Bowser. Double, single, and a line out. This could really put the nail in the coffin for the Monarchs here. Contact swing is grabbed again, and double play. Blue Critter. This is Dry Bones. Again, his partner ended up flying out. This is an absolute no-doubter. If it gets over the wall, it will be gone for Dry Bones to start off the bottom of the 6th. What a hit there from Dry Bones. Look at that. First pitch, just like Bowser did to start the game off, that was gone when it came off of his bat. 10-3. Wow, what a hit there from Dry Bones. And now, can he inspire Blue Pianta to do something? Blue Pianta's looking to do something. Can he go back-to-back? Will it stay fair? It is. Oh, it's just foul. It hit off the top of the wall, as you saw in foul territory. But hey, Blue Pianta will keep it alive with a single. This brings up, I want to say, Paragoomba. Yes, it does. Paragoomba, they're going to need to keep hitting like this. Really contact hitting. Bowser, you know, is going to try and stay in there for the rest of the game. This is on the ground, though. Watch out. 6, 4, 3. That hurts. That hurts their opportunity to try and come back. They're still down 7. And they will head into the 7th down at least that, unless Blue Critter keeps things alive here. The 0-1. This is in the same spot where Dry Bones just hit it, but watch out. There's some stuff around there. But no bomb, no fire. That's the 3rd out. And take that out of him. You're going to take that all day. And they got runners on first and second for Blue Critter with a deep drive to center. And they're going to add on to the score here. That's gone. Bowser Monsters got this game on lock. They're up 10 with an inning to go. With a half inning. Abysmal. And now Baby Peach is going to try to go power on this one. And that is going to get in the gap. And Jeff is going to get home on this. And this is about as perfect of a start that you could imagine out of this section of this order. They get it home from the Baby Peach double here. Very much a long way away, but this is at least something. Again, you also got to think about run differential. They were behind Bowser to begin with. You don't want to get any more behind. And Pink Yoshi, finally this is grabbed by Red Magic Koopa, but he doesn't turn in the double even. Oh my God, Red Magic Koopa has just been lazy today, to say the least, at second. He does get the out, but could have been more than that. Here comes Green Dry Bones. His partner just had a homer. Can he find one? This is a nice contact hit. It will get over the head of Blue Magic Koopa, and it's going to get 2 home. And watch out, it is 13-6 here. Oh man, is this the rumblings? I know, still, only 2 outs left. Is this the rumbling of a major comeback? It's Dry Bones, who had a homer in his last at-bat. He's going to have to go for it again here, folks. He has no choice. He will go contact here, and that is going to be how this game ends. He thought about going power. Instead, he goes contact. That's it, 13-6. The final. This is Yoshi against Wario. And, of course, Yoshi, bottom of the league. They have had a rough season, a bit of a heartbreak here and there, including losing some close ones. But you never know. And they face a team that's lost 3 in a row and lost to some teams down in the bottom half. So there's no guarantee that Wario gets out of Wario City tonight with a win. They lost here at home against Waluigi 6-5. So let's see what happens. Third game. Let's get it going. It's Yoshi against Yoshi on the mound. I think it's going to be against Wario in the pitching battle. Yoshi getting the start, of course. They would love to pitch Eli every single game they could because Eli is just that good as a pitcher. However, sit 2, got to start 2, sit 2. But Yoshi's still okay, gets it done. He's pitched a lot this year. 6.94 ERA for them in those efforts. Meanwhile, for Wario and the Wario Muscles, I mean, both those guys have been doing very solid. Yellow Magic Koopa with a 3.74. Wario with a 4.39 through 57 innings pitched. That is a workhorse of a pitcher. He is 6th in ERA still with that many innings pitched. I feel like he's one of the most impressive pitchers in the league, bar none, including now Donkey Kong, who has really improved his ERA in the second half of the season. And Toadsworth, of course, you always got to watch out. He could be our Mariano Rivera of the league. Third game, Yoshi trying to stay alive themselves. I said it in the thumbnail. It's in the title. Is Yoshi cooked for the year? Or do they have one more effort to try and stay alive? Let's get it going here. But he did. But now he could line into the triple play. No, just a double. Wario has been, he's been okay. He's still batting .629, but man, he was top of the league and has been kind of, just staying there, but, dipping a little bit. Still very solid. Still one of this team's best hitters. But you can see that the dip has been there a little bit. Yoshi start pitch against Parker here with 2 out. And that's going to get easily to Red. Shy Guy at second. He's been playing pretty well there at that position this year. Not a lot of errors that I can think of. Opportunity to give them the lead here in the top of the second. Take strike 1. But that's a line out. Baby Mario can't do anything. Tough there for the Eggs. They leave a couple stranded. And we head to the bottom of the second. Bringing up Red Pianta. Technically not a fielder's choice. It was a ground out 6-3. Runner advanced. Star swing here. Nicely timed from Red Pianta. And that puts Parker deep. Baby Luigi thought about turning. But runners on first and third. Their best opportunities so far. When they got Red Critter up at the plate. All he needs to do is sack fly here, and they have the lead against the Wario Muscles. Take strike 1. The 0-1 splitter from Wario is swung on and deep to center field. Pianta's got to get there. What are you doing? They finally got it there for Parker, but that will be enough, as I said, for Baby Luigi to get home, and the Eggs have the lead on the road here, 1-0. So far, we are 1-1 road team and home teams tonight. And so far, the road team has the lead right now. Overall, home teams this year are 57-38, right around 60%. The better end of the trade. That's all. You can't argue it. It's statistical, but you can't argue that this ball's deep to center, but they might rob it. They got it. Baby Daisy's got it in center to keep it 1-0. Wow, what a grab. man, those trips are slow. By the way, Green Bay Peyton asked, what does the fielder's choice mean? Basically, it means that the hitter grounded into a play with which the fielder had a choice to basically make the out. They didn't have to throw it to first. They could try to get the lead runner, or they could ground out to second to end the inning. That would be a fielder's choice, I believe. Not an official definition. Go to MLB.com and check the official definition. But that's my understanding. And my understanding is Red Paratroopa's got to go for the yard. It's gone! Red Paratroopa finally finds a homer! His first of the year! I feel like he's had so many tries this year. And Red Paratroopa makes it 2-0. They don't even go for that one. Oh my God, what a homer! Come on, baby! Yes! All right, Red Paratroopa. I love to see that, man. That is great. I feel like we talked so much this season about Red Paratroopa having some close tries, and he finally gets a homer. His team's only 9th of the year as a squad. But now here comes Baby Daisy. Baby Daisy had a single in her first at-bat. It was a very solid single. There's no guarantee that you're going to get her out here. And this one's going to be down. And Baby Daisy's 2 for 2. Are the Eggs trying to put up their last stand tonight? They're not cooked. They're still trying to keep it around. And Toadsworth has to step in here very early than what he would like to step in. It's the top of the 4th, and their reliever is having to make hay of this. Wario did not last very long tonight either. 0-2 here on Toadsworth. This is on the ground, though. This is why he's so good. 4-6-3 double play. Gets him out, and they got a runner on third with 2 out here. The solo shot from Red Paratroopa doubled their lead, but now you got one of the toughest pitchers in the league against you. Can the Wario Muscles catapult themselves based off of Toadsworth's performance halfway through? Surprised to say the least, from a team that played so good through the first half of the season, for them to be under threat of losing 4 in a row at the latter half, dropping to 9-7, and all of a sudden they're 1 game ahead of the cut line. But here we go. Parker's trying to tie it deep to right. It's high. It's grabbed though. What a grab again by Baby Luigi and this outfield. And I mean, that is a high ball. I thought that was going to be gone too, but instead, Baby Luigi's got that one, and they keep it a 2-run game. Wow. Good stuff right now from this outfield. Man, oh man. And Yoshi, by the way, has been able to keep in here. Thanks to this defense, he's gotten through 4 and allowed 0. It's 2-0 Eggs as we head to the 5th. Yard just can really crack the game open with nobody out and runners on first and third. It's on the ground here. Double play. Nope, it doesn't matter though. He's still going to get another RBI. It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done. It is 3-0. Red Shy Guy, this is off the edge of the bat, in between the bases. I actually like, I'm impressed there with Red Pianta's running game. A little tease, but didn't want to do anything there, and so they get the 6-3 there as well. That's the ground out. Now Red Paratroopa, who had the homer. Look, he had a homer today. If he does nothing else today, that is enough for Red Paratroopa this year. Only batting .280, by the way. He got a homer. That is fine. After 3. Look, Toadsworth's batting .474 this year, but he struggled even a little bit. Probably dipped about 40 percentage points. This is on the inside of the bat. Could be the 4-6-3 double and get 2 out there. And the Yoshi Eggs. And Yoshi's effort today on the mound is doing great. Arson is made saying would be the most Yoshi thing on the planet to get mathematically eliminated and finish the season going undefeated. Well, hey, we don't know yet. They could get to their 6th win too, and both the teams at the bottom of the league, Noki, Toad, and Pianta. Again, Red Noki, like I said, only 1 hit. Or excuse me, she's 6 for 34. Wait a minute. Red Noki at the wall. This is grabbed, though, by Baby Daisy. I was looking at my notes here. Red Noki, 6 for 34. Coming into this and almost had a homer herself. Oh, my goodness. But instead, Daisy in this outfield's got it again. And they have one out here for Yellow Toad. This is a fly ball. Watch out for the grate. There could be a bomb. There could be some things happening. But no, again, a skillful play by Baby Luigi. Puts 2 out here for Yellow Pianta. In a 3-0 game, the Yoshi Eggs have an opportunity to shut out another team. This year, they shut out Luigi at this same scoreline at Yoshi Park earlier this season. They have an opportunity to maybe do it on the road against the Wario Muscles of all teams. Can Wario do something about this, though? Can he say no to this whole situation? This is Wario. He's going to use a star swing. Bomb's going to go off here, and Yellow Pianta's hustling, folks. They might be able to cut the lead here. No, he gets it in time. And so it's going to require Parker to get something done to get them a score. He almost had a homer. This is a big drive. This is deep to left center. It's off the wall. We cut the lead 3-1. They have finally scored here. Yoshi has put on a great effort today, but has let up a couple hits here. Do you maybe try to pull him and put in Eli to close the game? He's going to stay in. It's Yellow Magic Koopa. Tight situation here. Got to get a third out. Strike one on Yellow Magic Koopa. Again, the Muscles are going to get another one here. 3-2. Wow, watch out. As I said, they know that no lead is safe. They beat the Yoshi Eggs the first time. But, like I was saying, we really look at the overall stretch things. Like I said, they lost to Peach, DK, Diddy, Waluigi now. Deep drive, though! No doubter! They're going to take the lead! Fire Hammer Bro with a go-ahead 3-run shot! And they're trying to snuff out whatever opportunity, whatever momentum the Eggs had here in the bottom of the 6th. With 2 outs, no less. They had a try to get to the 7th with the lead, and instead, Yoshi blows this one, and now it's got to be Baby Daisy, I guess. I don't know. I would put in Eli. But here's Toadsworth. Brutal once again for the Eggs. On the ground, that's the third, of course. It just has to be. People have been rooting for the Yoshi Eggs right now. One of them, if Parker is, he's rooting, of course, for his Muscles. But with 1 out, it's Eli. Nobody has really gone power against Toadsworth. One of the best closers in the league, bar none, is only 2 outs away. And now 1 out away from getting a massive victory in a comeback. Toadsworth so good, but here's Red Pianta. He's got to get him out, and Red Pianta's had a couple hits today, but he will not have another. 5 runs in the bottom of the 6th, and the Muscles have to muscle their way back into the game. And unfortunately for the Eggs, they dropped to 5-11, and once again, the league's last place team.
Need a yeehaw, you know how ye. Here for one night and we just wanna party in a fast car.